Hello everyone and welcome back to the lair of the Overmind. I thought I would make a video really quickly just to show you guys a very quick method to make some super fast gold in the auction house before it closes. Unfortunately, there's only one day left for the auction house to be open. I couldn't get this data to you sooner. I just found out about it today. So, some of you might not have any time left for this, and if that's the case, I do apologize. I could not get this info out, but some of you might have some time left, and using this method, you can bust out an easy 2.5 to 3 million gold without doing much of anything, and anybody can do it. There's really no restrictions whatsoever. Doesn't matter how much gold you have, doesn't matter what you have to sell. Anybody could do this. Super easy stuff. And I just want to say Blizzard came through with saying that they were going to do something with white items. Yes, as some of you might now suspect, I'm talking about selling white items on the auction house. Now, before that turns some of you away, let me show you something. I've got 146 million gold. Most of that did not come from selling white items, but you can bust out white items getting sold really fast. If we just, I have a couple in my inventory here. If we just check the axe, search level range from 1 to 2, and remove the extra abilities, we see that the lowest buyout is currently at $90,000. That's the highest I've seen it. It's usually around about $40,000. So what we can do is we can list this axe, this super basic axe that you start out with, for that price. Not exactly that price, but something way cheaper than that. Let's say it's usually 40,000, so I'm not gonna push my luck here. I'll just post it for 40. Post all of them for that price. 40 and 40. Sweet. Alright, so now we got 3 of them set up. I'll be able to prove to you that that sells. So now, to show you how you can rack up a bunch of money doing this. So what you do is you go to, I have to clear a hero slot. So you want to create a new tune, you want to create a barbarian. Just AAA is fine for the name, whatever. And then you want to immediately go back to the auction house, and you want to sell the weapons that you just generated. So this one was a 40,000. Let's go ahead and put it there again. Yes. And then you also get a shield. As opposed to any of the other classes with the barbarian, you get a axe and a shield. So that's 2 weapons that you can sell. If we check the shield here, level range is 1 to 2. They're currently going for about 30,000 gold. So we can post our shields for probably 20,000, and they should sell really quickly without any kind of problem. 20,000, yep. 20,000 and 20,000. All right. So now another thing that you can do is you can fill up your it takes 5 minutes for items to appear on the auction house, so you can fill up your selling tab and then cancel all of them into your completed tab, and they appear here. So you can stack a bunch of them while you're waiting for stuff to sell. You can send these to your stash from here, so you can fill your stash up with all of this stuff. And I'm just kind of trying to kill time right now until these start selling. It shouldn't really be long. They sell pretty much instantly. Go ahead and create a new tune. Delete. Create. Barbarian. AAA. Doesn't really matter. And then go back to the auction house. Let's check on the prices. Make sure they're still relatively the same. Yeah, it's still showing about 90k for the minimum buyout. So as soon as those items of mine hit the auction house, they should sell pretty much instantly. So that's 40k once again. And now put the shield on for the 20k, just like last time. Processing, processing. Come on. Come on, auction house, you can do it. Processing. Dang you. Quit processing. Just do it already. Alright, thank you. Okay, so any minute now our stuff should start selling. So apparently people are really trying to stock up on their common debris, which they'll use for crafting. I'm not sure if stocking up on a whole bunch of common debris is really the best idea, because you could probably find a lot of that just walking around in Reaper of Souls. Yeah. So just pretty much trying to kill time until those start selling. They've been selling pretty much instantly so far, so must not be quite that time yet. Go to delete, create a new one, another barbarian, AAA, doesn't matter. You have to be very careful when deleting, though, that you don't delete your main heroes. That's really important. So go back to auction house. Originally I was running through Act 1, the beginning of Act 1, and putting these in the stash until a friend of mine notified me that you can just go to the auction house from the menu and sell the items right out the gate without any kind of problems. So let's search again. Okay, now we see the prices have gone down a little bit. There's a bunch more that aren't as expensive. And this will be the kind of wave that you deal with. So I try to like ride the middle of the wave for the most part. These 40,000s are mine, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, auctions tab, load up. Preferably with data. That would be nice. Yeah, 3 withered axes at 40. Yep, those are mine right there. So if you really want these to sell super fast, which is probably the better of ideas, then you can list these at 20,000 as opposed to the 40,000 that I'm trying to list them at. You'll get about half the money, but they'll sell literally right as they hit the auction. So let's go ahead and search again. It looks like these are going to take me a bit of time to sell, but I'll go ahead and cut the video here, and when they start selling, I'll pop it back up, I suppose. I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long now, do I? So let's just one last ditch effort to try and looks like I'm still going to have to wait just a little bit. What about the shields? Are the shields doing any better? Still about 20,000? Or is that my buckler? Some of them must not have hit the auction house yet, I'm guessing. Man, I feel so silly. This stuff was selling just a second ago. And it will, again. It's just taking a second. Because I'm trying to be greedy and get more money. Usually you want to put these hand axes at 30,000, and then the bucklers are pretty good sitting at, oh look, there we go. We got 2 bucklers sold, 3 bucklers sold. That's pretty sweet. Oh, we got more stuff sold. Another buckler. So as you can see, as I was literally just about to give up, it does work, and you can generate gold super easy from the auction house right now. Like I was saying before, I'm sorry I couldn't get this info out to you guys sooner. I just found out about it myself, and I will probably be using this method to rack up as much gold as I possibly can before the auction house closes down. I assume would be later tonight. So for anybody seeing this video after today and the auction house is already closed, my apologies. For any of you that can make use of this information and gain some gold, or have made use of this information and gained some gold, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. There may or may not be other ways to generate gold, but this, you can get about 2.5 to 3 million gold per hour doing this. And like I said before, there's no stipulations to it. You don't need to have a bunch of gold to invest. You don't need to have a bunch of items to sell. You don't need to buy items cheap and resell them. You just make fresh tunes, put their items up for sale, get them sold at really cheap prices. As you can see there, I'm selling more stuff. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And if you want to just stock up on a bunch and just sell them super cheap, then you know, just cancel them from your auctions tab. They'll pop up in your completed tab, and if you want more space or whatever, you can just go to sell, or not to sell, but you could, excuse me, I'm flabbergasted, it's at the end of the night. You could send all of your completed items to your stash, and then just kind of rack your stash up and sell stuff as much as you possibly can. About every 5 minutes or 6 minutes, maybe even 7 minutes if you have to wait a little extra longer, like this time I'm having to, probably because it's late at night, not a lot of people on. Anyway, if you guys found this informational, go ahead and give the video a like if you would not mind. Give me a comment and let me know what you think about this method. And subscribe if you'd like to see more videos in the future. Alright, thanks again guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.